Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your coach coming to you. Different style video this time. Didn't have much time this week to make a what do we call this? Like a featured film video. And maybe next week I'll just set up a webcam or something. Next time I do this, I just didn't have time to do it today, particularly. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's great to see you. I do all kinds of things on the channel. The majority of the channel is built upon investing related topics, and so we're back at it here with M1. And anyways, I hope that you consider subscribing, and for those of you that are returning, feel free to slap the like button as well. It's been actually really helping out with the YouTube algorithm. I guess if that's like a thing, like the algorithm of the YouTube. Anyways, welcome to my M1 portfolio. This is a traditional IRA account. IRA account. Right now, I think the last time I did this was probably 2019, actually maybe even 2018. So this is like 2 years later. For about like 8 to 10 months, I didn't put any money in here. And then I just recently started getting back into doing like $10 every 2 weeks. So it's been growing, and I did change it up. So before I was running it with like I would go onto Robinhood and I would look at like the top 10 popular stocks and then market cap, and then those are the stocks that would go into my stock pie. And then if a stock dropped out of like the top 10 or whatever, I would move it into my trash pie. And then I would also do the same thing with REATs. And so I had like a three portfolio or three portfolio pie thing on M1. Anyways, I have since then changed it, and there's a fellow friend of mine who has always talked about the 3 ETF pie. It's basically the lazy man's way of investing. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't have time to go on Robinhood, input all this stuff into a spreadsheet, pull that up, figure out which ones I'm going to buy and resell and all that kind of stuff. Like I just don't have time for it anymore. And so I was like, forget it. We're just going to run a lazy three ETF pie on this traditional IRA, and we'll just see how it kind of goes. And we'll just leave everything else the same. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'll give you the kind of the rundown. Right now, dividends, I made about $32. Market gain, I made about $532.09, with a total return about 49.88%, or a total gain of $564, which is pretty good. This is since the beginning of the account. So when I guess funded it, like 962, all the way up to almost like $2,000 now. So that's pretty good returns. I mean, that's also with continuing to put money in regularly. So this was like the initial amount, and there's still money that's been obviously put in over time. So to get to where we were, my one critique about M1 is that now they have like a $30 minimum before you can purchase stuff, and that's kind of a bummer because originally I think it was like $5 or $10, and so it was great because I was buying every other week when I was getting paid, and now it's like once every 6 weeks. So that's kind of a little bit frustrating, but I understand, like, this thing is free, so I'm not hating, just saying, and that's where we'll leave it right there. As far as my stock pie goes, it's pretty much my highest returned pie right now. Right now, I'm sitting at 47.97% overall return on that, with dividends of only 10 cents, and so it's basically a growth type of a pie here, and $364.89. My top holding, I believe, is Amazon, followed by Alibaba, Cara Therapeutics, which I'm down 22%. Oh well. Billy, I don't know how this stock jumped up, but it's up 280%. To be honest, I didn't even pay attention to that. Google, Canopy Growth, Visa, Chulio, Salesforce, and then Corbus Pharmaceutical Holdings. So there's that pie. And I know you guys are like, you should just rebalance and then put all this capital into that lazy 3-pie ETF, but unfortunately I don't want to do that right now. So we'll back out here. This is my trash pie. Right now, trash is up 34.58% with a total return of $99.38. And my top holdings are T-Mobile, American Tower Corp, Baozun, Innovation Homes, Unity Group, Ladder Corp, and global medical REIT. So when an REIT would also follow that top 10 or whatever, or the top 2, or I don't specifically remember. It's been so long. I would put those in my trash pie as well. So this is what you're basically seeing there. In dividends, I have earned quite a bit more dividends here, $13.32. My REIT pie is 2. It's a New Residential Investment Corp, which is up 102%, and then Global Medical REIT, which I think that's in the other one as well. At some point, I just kind of let this thing go and didn't really pay attention to it. I'm up a total of 92.89% for REITs. I feel like that's pretty good, and with a total gain of 87.48%, and I've earned $18.44 in dividends. So that's really good. I'm really happy about that. And this is the Lazy 3 Pie ETF, which I created about, I want to say, like 4 months ago, right before we had that correction, or right during the correction, actually, to be more specific. May 6th is when I created it. So right now I have the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index, Vanguard Total International Stock Market Index, and then the Vanguard Total Bond Market. So pretty much just running these. One is at 19%, 31%, 50%. I feel like that's pretty good for where I'm at right now. I think right here's my description too. Like that way I know what I'm running it at. I'll probably adjust those accordingly, like just increase them by 1 per year. So like increasing my bond by 1, and then like decreasing next year total international stock market down to 30, and this will be 20, and then the next year up, and then I'll drop 50 to 49, and then keep on going like that until I guess a lot of the majority is in the bond market. I don't foresee that happening like super long term. I don't think that I'll ever get to like 80% bonds and 10% total market and 5% international market. Like I don't think I'll get there. I think that the curiosity will keep me running something that's similar to this. I'll probably maybe at most get up to 30%, and then I'll be like, you know what, screw it, let's just go back to down to 20 or something like that. So anyways, this is my portfolio. So right now, up 17.62%, and with a total gain of $11.51. So this is not my biggest pie, but it should be. It's actually supposed to make up 80% of my overall portfolio, and right now it clearly only makes up 5.8%. So my biggest pie right now is this stock pie, making up 60% of my overall pie. So basically, all the money that I keep on putting in here will just go into this Lazy ETF, and until it gets to 80%, and I'm pretty happy with that. Like, it's so much less stress to just have this Lazy ETF or pie ETF set up, and so for me, it's kind of like a set it and forget it kind of thing, similar to like an Acorns or something like that. And so I've been really enjoying that as well. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I plan on coming out with, maybe next month I'll do a stash review, and then the month after that Robinhood, and then back to Acorns, and then we'll probably just do it like a quarterly, but it'll be like once a month. You know what I mean? So like once a month there'll be an investing video, but it will be a different platform. So yeah. Anyways, hope that you enjoyed the video. Feel free to slap the like button. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this as financial advice. Literally, this is just showing you my portfolio. I don't suggest that anyone goes out and tries this specific setup. It worked for me, and that's kind of where I'm at. But at the end of the day, this is, if you plan on investing, it's your money, and so you assume the risk to make that happen. Anyways, until next time, it has been your coach, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.